So Sims 4 kits, something that's very, very controversial, something most people hate, yet they buy it anyway. Some people love kits, to be fair, but there's one thing that I think a lot of Simmers can agree about, which is that the Sims 3 store was very capitalistic-y, or is it? I mean, already I'm just saying thank you, Simmers, enjoy our gift to you, the fashionable fitness set, a special thanks to you all support from the Sims 3 store, and it seems like that is free. Obviously the Sims 4 does have like random base game updates for free, so I guess it's similar. I think it's important to note though that in the Sims 4 with kits, we only have two types of kits, which is cast kits and build buy kits. We don't really have anything else. One of the interesting things about the Sims 3 stores is that we have cast things, we have build buy things, but we also have gameplay things and worlds, and something called venues and sets, which is very interesting. So first up, taking a look at the build buy, if we just look at this triple arch doorway, it is a part of the Mother Russia set. Okay, I feel like that is a little bit controversial in this day and age to talk about that country. Can we please find something else? Okay, we're looking at Cass first, all right? We're looking at Cass, the homecoming set. So this appears to be basically a prom set full of prom dresses and things. So if you want an American prom, oh my God, excuse me, can we go back? That looks like... That looks like a lettuce. It is a lettuce dress. So this costs you 1,900 sim points. So the cheapest package I can get for 1,900 sims points is the 2,000 one. So 2,000, well, I have EA Play, which I'm actually expiring because it is so bad. But normally it would cost 12 British pounds, which is about 14 US dollars in this tragic economy. So 12 pounds or 14 US dollars for 42 items in this kit, or should I say set, because it's not a kit. In comparison, by the way, as you can see, most Sims 4 kits contain roughly just over 20 items for most of them, and a kit is about £5, which is like, I don't know, 5 US dollars. So this pack is roughly just over double the price of a kit, and it contains roughly double the amount of stuff. In general, I would say that Sims 4 kits for Cass are probably a little bit better value for money from this perspective. And then if we look at this jazz agewear kit, which has got jazzy vintage glamour kind of stuff, this one is just over 1,000 sim points, which is £6 not on sale, about 7 US dollars. So for Cass, I will give the win to the Sims 4 kits. They are definitely much better value for money. Well, not much better, just slightly better. Next one is build buy. So a really interesting thing, by the way, about the Sims 3 store is you could literally buy like individual items. So it's like the equivalent of paying, I guess, like less than $1 US for one singular item. But the best way to get it is a part of a set. So this set is 47 items. It actually contains Cass and build buy, this one, which is really interesting. And it's almost 1,800 sim points. So I'm literally terrible at mathematics, but excluding the discount, that would cost about £10 or 12 US dollars. And that you're getting 47 items, which is double a kit. So in that sense, I actually really like this, because a lot of the Sims 4 kits, for example, we have kits like the Carnival kit. That's great. You contain Carnival stuff in terms of Cass, but you can't create a Carnival using build buy or gameplay objects, so rendering the kit kind of pointless. Yeah, we have the Courtyard Oasis kit, but we don't really have much like Moroccan themed stuff that you can wear. So in that respect, I actually really like this idea of a full-on set which contains build buy and Cass. We have another set here which has 32 items in it, and this again is build buy and Cass, and it is a Conservative Party theme. So this set, according to my terrible mathematics, may be around like $7 US, $7.50, and here you're getting 32 items build buy and Cass. That one, see, I'd say that one's probably not very good value for money. So I feel like with the Sims 3 store, it's very hit or miss. With the Sims 4, it is very consistent with the kit pricing, which makes sense. One very interesting thing about the Sims 3 store, by the way, is we've got Make Me an Offer. You can do it a maximum of 5 times a day, I believe, and this little machine basically makes you an offer in terms of stuff you can get. So it's picked some random things. It's picked me a female wetsuit. It's picked me an Uber Sunny Sim toilet. Oh my God, that looks so useful. Look at that toilet. Excuse me, but wouldn't you want that in real life? Isn't that so useful? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. And we get a bloody circus hat, and that is for 449 sim points. So that is the equivalent of like £2.50. Am I saying that is good value for money? Absolutely not. Even even with this little offer machine, it is still a little bit bad value for money. So yeah, some of these offers seem to be very hit or miss. When it comes to build, buy and cast, I will say I do not think the Sims 3 store really is it, but I think it is important that we do have another look at the sets, and more specifically the premium sets, which is the good ones. These premium sets are kind of like Sims 4 stuff packs because they come with extra stuff to do. If we look at this Tip Top Toddler collection, the reason why it's called a premium set is because it says premium content included, and this is basically a new gameplay object. So this new gameplay object is a baby swing. It comes with 75, oh my god, 75 things, and that includes build, buy and cast. And as you can see, it's all just kids furniture. So this is 2,800 sim points. It's really difficult to work out a price, so I'm just going to assume that that's approximately £20 or 23 US dollars. So that's just as expensive as like a Sims 4 game pack. We have to remember that this is like almost double the price of a Sims 4 stuff pack, and to me this comes with a Sims 4 stuff pack's worth of content. If we look at the level up collection, see, this comes with a basketball throw machine and a basketball hoop thingy and 8 other random items, and this is 1,600. So that roughly is the price of a stuff pack, yet it doesn't really contain that much stuff. More magic. We've got a voodoo doll, we've got a crystal ball, and we've got a cauldron, which didn't come in the Sims 3 Supernatural pack, but you can get it here. See, this roughly is the price of a Sims 4 stuff pack, although it only comes with a very random limited amount of cast, which is and build buy, which is like genie themed. So am I saying this more magic thing is good value for money? No, I do not. Although I will say a lot more effort seems to have gone into it than a lot of the Sims 4 things. Like, look at this brunch at the old mill set, and it's got a little mill with one of those, I don't know what it's called, those water windmill thingies. Look how cute that looks. Like, you're literally getting a house, so you're getting a pre-built house with this. With that pre-built house, you're getting 28 items, you're getting brand new gameplay functionality, which is a tea set, a canning station, and an old water mill. See, it's funny because in the Sims 4 Cottage Living, we got the canning station, and we got the tea set in the My Wedding Stories pack. So if you just wanted those gameplay functionality things, but you didn't want to have a whole expansion pack, well, here you go. And this costs roughly the same amount of a stuff pack. If we think as well, it contains 28 items. The average Sims 4 stuff pack contains roughly 60 assets, build, buy, and cast combined. So it seems it contains half, but it contains 3 gameplay things, which is more than the Sims 4 would ever do for a stuff pack. This one is a man cave compilation, 3,000 sim points. So this is just over the cost of a Sims 4 stuff pack. It contains a basketball hoop, a throw machine, and it contains a vertical rock climbing wall. Also contains a random build buy that looks, oh my god, that's literally traumatizing, a vroom vroom car bed. You see, I do find the pricing of the Sims 3 store very inconsistent, but if we just don't talk about pricing and we only talk about the actual gameplay functionality, I most definitely really like the Sims 3 store in terms of coming with just a lot of stuff, and it definitely does highlight like how much more ambitious the Sims 3 is compared to the Sims 4, because in the Sims 4 we only got one gameplay kit, which was the Buster Dust kit, and that kit was so bad that they then stopped doing gameplay kits because the Sims 4 objectively has some of the worst Sims gameplay we've seen in any Sims game, period. But there is more to the Sims 3 store that we need to look at, and that is worlds. Roaring Heights is a very popular world that came with this pack. This one, weirdly, you actually have to pay for it. You don't just get it with sim points, which is kind of funny, but it comes with sim points. So the standard bundle, $19.99, you get a world plus 100 sim points, or the gold bundle, $34.99, you get the world plus 1,900 sim points, and you get the boardwalk attire. So that's a little bit weird. It's like a city inspired world, as you can see. It's got a beach. It's very like vintagey themed, I guess. Comes with vintage cars, etc. For the gold bundle comes with 1,900 sim points. Now at the bottom it says recommended content to get with the bonus sim points. The boardwalk. When you click on this, it is a roller coaster that has been designed specifically for the Roaring Heights world. So we all complain that the Sims 4 My First Pet suffers DLC for DLC. This is the definition of DLC for DLC. This little pack thingy contains basically stuff to make a roller coaster, but it's recommended that you purchase it with the brand new world. So for $34.99, which is a lot of money, and you're getting a random fixer up a car, you're getting the 1,900 sim points, which also buys you a roller coaster. In that sense, I feel like it's not really the same value money as a Sims 3 game pack is. I mean, in terms of some Sims 4 game packs, it is better value for money. For example, The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories is a terrible game pack that is very bad value for money. This is basically the same value for money as that. But you know what? I still wouldn't buy it. Another one we got is the Complete Barnacle Bay Adventure. This one is $19.99. This vault comes with a lot of pirate themed stuff, but it doesn't really come with like any gameplay or any new gameplay at least. This is more just like recycled Sims content, but in a brand new world, which is why I believe it's cheaper, but it's still quite expensive. Monte Vista, this is an interesting one because this is like The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories. It's a similar theme, Italian. This one, you get a wooden oven, a fire oven for making pizza. Oh, and it even comes with a new wedding cake as well. So that way it's similar to My Wedding Stories and a little bit better value for money, but just a little bit. But in all, having a look at all of these, it doesn't really seem like it comes with that much. Like this Lunar Lake world doesn't really come with that many new items. And in order, this whole Lunar Lake thing, by the way, is supposed to be like futuristic thing, but in order to really make it proper futuristic, you also have to get the Future Shop Kitchen and the Final Frontier set and the New Year New Kitchen set and the blah 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 Atomic Living Room set. Like you need to get all of these sets to like build it all up in one. I remember at the time a lot of people pirated Sims 3 store stuff because it was literally like genuinely too expensive. Like people wanted to buy it, but they genuinely just could not afford all the stuff. Am I saying I pirated it? No, I am not, because I was too stupid at that time to understand how all that works. But if I was clever enough to do it, would I have done it? No, legally, but allegedly, I'm not sure. Am I reckon you pirating all this stuff now? Absolutely not. Definitely do not recommend that. But what I am saying is it is really expensive, but it comes with a lot of cool stuff. But a lot of this stuff just gets bundled in with Sims 4 packs. Do you know what I mean? So do I think The Sims 4 is better, or do I think The Sims 3 is better? I mean, just looking at this, by the way, for 879 Sim points, you can get this random industrial oven, which basically allows you to run your own restaurant. So this is basically The Sims 4 Dine Out, but all bundled as like one thing for 800 Sim points, which is kind of funny. I bet this will work a lot better than The Sims 4 Dine Out does as well. But I think it's important to note that, like, yeah, in The Sims 3 store, you could buy all these worlds with some stuff, but you could go on the exchange, which is 100% free, click on worlds, and like you can just download like a load of worlds. And like we have some amazing worlds here which are community made, and you can just like download these and add these to your game. Like it's super easy. Some of them obviously do contain stuff from certain packs, others do not, but like this one only uses the Sims 3 base game and it's like a whole big world. Do you know what I mean? So you don't really need to use the Sims 3 store. Do I think the Sims 3 store is better than the Sims 4 kits? In terms of value for money, I will actually say kits are a little bit better value for money. In terms of gameplay functionality, fun, size, ambition, everything other than finances, The Sims 3 wins. Although, do I recommend downloading kits or Sims 3 store stuff? No, I do not, because they are both capitalistic. If you would like to see me compare The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 in like super duper extreme value, I have made a whole video on that there, so make sure you watch that video next. I will see you in the next one.